Hello, Cancer. I've already shuffled and placed the 12 houses and also the conducting energy oracle card, which is the magician in his bright energy. Because I was placing, I have done the shuffling and I was placing the cards, and then I was interrupted, and that's the reason I'm already presenting these cards and their meanings uh, in the table. So I already fulfilled the table. That was what I wanted to say. Because I was interrupted in the beginning, and so I just to not cut down the connection, I just placed the remaining cards, and now I'm beginning to make the reading. So the reading today is mid April. It's a reading that has an energy, a fiery energy. We are in Aries after all. Your reading begins with in the first house, the gym, the okay, here we have the Ace of Cups. So basically, this is a new deck for me. So some cards are still strange, but this is the Ace of Cups. Then we have the Hermit, which is in his own strength house, in the second house, the house of the resources, the bank. We have the Ace of the Ace of Spades. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles, or rods. Pentacles English, rods American. The 10 of sorry, it's the rods. Pentacles, it's different. So it's the 10 of rods, the 8 of rods, the 8 of spades or swords, the great here we have the Hierophant, the Hermit, and here we have the great sorceress, or the Hierophantess, which is the second. Sorry, this is the Hierophant. It is a girl. Okay. This is a strange deck, because I was seeing here the Hermit. So the Hermit is the energy of Virgo, and here is the energy of Taurus, the Hierophant. So the Hierophantess. Then we have the 4 of rods, the 6 of swords, the 8 of cups, waters is cups, the devil, and the king of rods. Okay, so going to the reading. In the energy that is in your rising, you have love. Okay, so basically the Ace of Cups is all about love. So you are expressing love, and you are bringing on a commitment in what it concerns the firm, which is the Libra house. In the second house, we have the Hermit. It's not the Hierophant. The Hierophant is here in the seventh house, in the second house, or in the bank, which has to do with disciplining and using your resources, making the administration of resources. You are much inside of your own energy. Then, so you are expressing love, you are controlling your resources, And in communication, you are opening your communication in your own energy, which is the kindergarten. So here in the post, or if you prefer the communication center, or even I prefer the redaction, where you have the communication house, which is Gemini, by the way. You have a strength communication because you have the Ace of Cups. In your own house, you have the 10 of rods. And this means that you are facing a great deal of charge, of difficulty, and you are in a fiery energy of having to support a lot of pain. Of course, you are managing that because you have the magician in the upright or in the positive, which is the oracle card of the Twin Tarot, and you are in control of your own energy, but you are facing a challenging time. On the stage, which is the Leo energy, you have the Eight of Rods, and this means you are achieving a point of equilibrium. You are facing a lot of challenges. This is basically a card of containing challenges, and this is exactly the point where you are. You are controlling the energy, the fire energy, that has to do with discovering new love and the possibility of having a commitment in the near future. Then you have the Eight of Swords, or yes, basically the Eight of Swords, and this is energy of some kind of disturbing suffering, and you are challenged because it is in your workplace. In here we have the stage, here we have the clinic or the workplace. It is the house of Virgo, and you are truly transforming your energy in order to have a more sustainable workplace. The Eight of Swords is a challenging card, so you have to transform yourself in order to survive in your environment, even because in the opposite in the axis, the opposing house, you have the king of rods, and this means a very stable energy, and it is attained by this consistent work on yourself and in your own challenges. So, as I was saying, in this axis, which is the love axis or the me and you axis, you have the the Ace of Cups and the Hierophant or Hierophantesses, and you have an equilibrium here in what it concerns of new passion and new passion on your way. On the therapist, which is the Scorpio house, and your relation houses are very, very challenging, except the Fern, which is Libra energy, which is more stable. You have the Four of rods, and the Four of rods is an energy of constructing something new, of making space for real commitment. So I would say that you have in your energy, work energy, you have challenges, and in your personal life and in love, you have commitment, basically. Then you have here the house of the university, the house of Sagittarius, where you have the Six of Swords, which is stable and conductible energy. because this is one of the softest cards of the deck of swords. Okay, so it has to do with floating between dangers and getting your way through. You have the Eight of Cups in the 10th house, which is the house of politics and public image, where you tend to be a lot of things at the same time. You are not being consistent, you are having a lot of opportunities also to work on yourself and to expose different versions of yourself, different areas that you can manage. So you have a lot of challenge here also in transmuting yourself, since this is the opposite house to, because it's in your axis. The axis of the 4th house with the 10th house is the growth axis, and you have this on the Capricorn, which is opposite to Cancer, and it shows us that inside you are working a lot and outside you have a lot of opportunities, but yet you don't have a unique image, and that's all to do with the Magician in upright or in positive way. So you are here creating your own space and you are transforming. In the relation with others in the house of Aquarius concerning the syndicate or the union, you have the Devil, and this is the most challenging area of your life because you are being held to a lot of movements that you bring from other lives and other times, and you are difficult in letting go of that events. Finally, the spiritual is strong with the King of Rods, which is a very fiery and secure energy, which means that in the bottom line, you are having this transformative this transformative path in order to transform, in order to become a more stable person in your work, essentially, and also in your spirituality, because this is very connected with these 8 of swords, which is challenging. So I would say that you have here, I would clarify the Devil with 2 cards, 9 of Cups, and I will take another card here, which is the Page of Wands, and I would shuffle a bit just to get 2 other cards of clarification, because I feel the Devil there must be clarified, and also the 8 of Swords. It's here in order to have this. Just shuffle a bit this deck, because I didn't use it, and now it's the moment to use the deck. Just a moment, and shuffle a bit. So just 2 cards clarification. So we have the Hermit and we have the Magician. So the Hermit is in the resources, Hermit is the conducting energy. I would say that the clarification tend to say to us that you must focus on yourself, on your own energy. You have also the Page of Wands, and this means that you, in order to fulfill the 9 of Cups that you want to achieve, which is a very resourceful energy, you need to do your shadow work in order to get more sense in your work, in what you are doing. And at the same time, you must control the relationship you have, and it is pumping here. with the other friendships and with other relationships that you have, because the 11th house, the house of the union, is being held by a sensation of um, being isolated from the world. So this will be your challenge, to get some equilibrium from your inner side with your public side, and try to be more focused in yourself, do the shadow work in order to manifest in a positive way those energies that are pumping in this mid-April uh, uh, basic lecture, or if you prefer, this consultation. So it's all for you today, and I hope to see you soon, Cancer.